Right guys, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me well? Because I've increased the volume in the mic. So you should be able to hear me over the gameplay a bit more. Without shouting, of course. Before we go into this. That's the main thing. But nice to see some familiar faces and see some new ones. Okay, you can see me loud and clear. Good. Good to see you guys. Yep, okay, cheers guys. I just increased the volume a bit because I don't want to shout. Because I looked back on some videos and I was shouting. And it's just not me, really. My commentary's not like that. If that makes any sense. But yeah, we'll give it just a couple of minutes and then we'll start this episode off. So, if you missed quality, then you missed a ridiculous time as well. Quincy, don't plug, please. No plugs allowed. Or promotion of your own channel. It's not right. So if you do it more than if you do it 2 more times, mate, you're going to get temporary banned from the channel. It's fine. You've learnt your lesson. You know what to do. You don't want to do it now. It's not that I want to. It's not fair. I don't like self-promotion on a stream. So it's alright, Nick. It's fine. It's fine. So we'll just give it a couple of minutes and then we'll start. Just to let you guys know, it is going to rain this race. And quickly as well, while we're waiting before we start, get the numbers up. I'm going to add a poll. If you just give me a second, I'll get this on. And I'm going to explain the poll. Okay, right. If you've well, can I say is this on? Yep. Okay, it's on. If you're guys, before I go into it, if you've got annotations on, please make sure to turn them on because I've got a card thing in the top right-hand corner where you can vote. So if you want to vote, it's regarding the R&D stuff. So basically, at the minute we are 70 points behind Raikkonen with 6 races to go. And at the minute, I feel I could have enough pace with upgrades to the end of the season to fight for the championship, or not to seize if it depends really at the end of this race. If we win the race, then I'm gonna say definitely gonna keep doing R&D. But I just want your opinion on there. So I've left a poll in the top right hand corner. If you want to vote, it's entirely up to you. If you want to do it, but you need to refresh your stream. Refresh your stream and also turn on annotations to see it. But another thing as well I want to throw in the hat is it depends really as what Horses just put, is if I want to move teams. I've been with this team for 2 seasons and do you want me to move is the next thing. But if you have any queries of how to vote, ask Nick. Or one of my moderators will help you out if you're stuck on there. But I want you guys to look at the field at the minute, the vehicle performance comparison, and think of a team which we may go to next season, just as a curiosity. But most likely I will be moving teams because I've been with Toro Rosso for 2 seasons and I want to try and jump ship. So just have a look at the side, guys, and think of a team and see what you want. Ryan set a faster lap than both Nonra and Tara and Atiga. I know I did. It's a fact, guys. It's the first time in AOR for me, and it's been about 5-6 seasons, I've had a fastest lap in a race. So that's good. On there. So I'm going to start the YouTube video off now, guys. So I will leaving the cable hands of my moderators, and they will keep telling you how to turn your annotations on. Ian, you need to go to the gear thing where you can change your quality settings, and then there's an annotations bit you just need to click on, and it should be fine. But I'm going to explain the situation with the vote in the video, so I'll leave it at that. But some interesting names in the hat: Williams, Mercedes, Renault. Renault could be interesting. Bring them back to their glory days. But anyway, let's get on with this YouTube video now. So let's see how we get on. And if my voice is a bit weird, it's just I've got something in my throat. So let's see how we get on. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our F1 2016 live career mode. We are here at Malaysia for the Malaysian Grand Prix. 6 races to go to the end of Season 2. It's already gone thick and fast and it's been great to do it. And I just want to say, guys, thanks for the support in last night's AOR race live stream. It's good to be back with that, and we did pretty well, I've got to say, so very happy with that. So I'm very chuffed on that, and as you can see, we've got we're number 1 now in the vehicle performance comparison, as you can see, so very happy with that. We had a Ferrari and a Red Bull, so we've got a chance here. But as you can see, 70 points is quite a margin right now in the standings. So we lost to Vettel, unfortunately, from last time out in Singapore with a DNF, so we've got a lot of work to do. So if you missed the qualifying for the Malaysian Grand Prix, then you will know we got pole position with probably one of the best laps I've done in the series. So if you missed it, go and have a look at it as well. But without further ado, before we do that, actually, in the top right hand corner, if you've got annotations on, there's a vote where I'm going to decide at the end of this race if we cease R&D or just continue getting as much R&D as possible and fight for the championship. So it's entirely up to you if we do that. But you can vote and we'll decide at the end of the stream if we do continue on or we just cease R&D and focus on next season, even maybe staying with the team or moving to another team. But we'll wait and see on there. But let me know who you think, where would you like me to go if I did move, and also where I'm going to be finishing in this race. So without further ado, let's get on with this one. It is the Malaysian Grand Prix. Let's see how we get on with this one. It's going to be interesting.
A young Spaniard named Fernando Alonso sat at the front of the grid here over a decade ago now. The first flash of greatness in a race that also gave us the maiden win for Kimi Raikkonen. The Malaysian Grand Prix is an event for gifted racers to climb to the top and for those on the sidelines to find new talents. 5 lefts and 10 rights make up the 15 corners of Sepang's 3.4-mile circuit. A track where the weather always threatens to play a deciding factor. The drivers will be subjected to forces in excess of 4G and heavy braking zones in 4 of these corners, 2 of which come at the end of DRS zones into turn 1 and to turn 15. As the drivers complete their preparations down below us on the grid, one man who's no stranger to the pre-race pressure is Anthony Davidson, who joins me in the commentary box today. Great to have you with us, Ant. I'm sure you can tell us all about what goes through a driver's head before lights out.
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle. The unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
So before the off, Let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. It's Toro Rosso in pole position then, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Raikkonen, Sainz, Max Verstappen and Ricciardo, Button, Alonso, Wehrlein and Rio Haryanto.
So here we go, lads, on pole then for this one, and you may just see under the tyre blankets there, we are on the medium tyre for one reason and one reason only: rain. There is rain on the horizon there, so I may try and spice up the strategy by maybe doing a medium and a soft stint and not try and do what I'm trying to do on this game right now, as you can see. But it's going to be interesting, this race, and last season, you may know, we did pretty well to put off the one-stop strategy, I think, round here, if I can remember. But here's the set anyway. More than happy to use it, guys. It's entirely up to you if you want to. It did me well last season. Haven't changed anything to it, so I'll hopefully get one of the mods to put it in the comments, and then once this has been processed, and then put a like on it so you guys can see it for your future needs for your career modes or online experience. So let's get on to the grid for this one. Let's see how we go on.
Okay, how was the pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
So I'm just going to lower the game sound down because I can't hear myself. See how we get on with this one. Raikkonen and I think Ricciardo are the only two on the mediums, along with myself. Everyone else is on the soft tyre. So actually, you know what I'm going to do now is, if I can use the radio communications, I'm going to just see who, when the rain's coming, because this could work in my favour here.
We don't currently have the data for that request.
Jeff's letting me down already. Oh, nearly went over the curb there. Got a bit of a gap, so I need to just back off a little bit right now. Just let me know, guys, if you can hear my voice. I increased the microphone volume, but if I'm honest, I won't be talking as much in this race because I want to focus and try and win, because it is a very critical stage of the season, especially with Raikkonen in third. We need to hopefully pray that the cars behind get ahead of him at the start and try and jump him. So we'll see if this works right now. Just going to back the field up as well. Just don't want to wait too long on the grid, if that makes any sense. We want these tyres. The tyres are a bit cold at the minute, so I just need to warm these up now on the back straight. Okay, the game's taken over as we prepare ourselves for what is going to be probably the most important race of the season, I feel. The rain's coming, so hopefully I can get these tyres out as long as possible and maybe go on a fresh set of softs. If not, it'll be another set of mediums and we can avoid using the hards. That's the goal.
The rest of the grid is forming.
Well, if you're new around here, guys, make sure to subscribe. I know some of you have already subscribed, and I apologise, I can't see the names, unfortunately, so I hope to get that fixed for Suzuka, so I do apologise in advance. But let's see if we can pull something out of the bag here. I would like a win, but you never know. The AI are better in the race pace. But anyway, here we go. Crunch time. Let's go. Oh, that's a good start. What a good start that is. Come on. Come on, Wehrlein. I see Wehrlein trying to make a move on, I think, on Raikkonen. I'm not sure. Just going to have to take it nice and smooth to start off with. Go on, Sainz has gone down the inside of Raikkonen. Raikkonen's got it back on him, though. That's annoying. But I think 10 points, or I don't know how many points it is for third, but I think it's what's 15 points, so 10 points is not too bad, I guess. when we go on the back straight, I'll find out about the weather. Because I need to hopefully pray we've got a good strategy here. I don't want to go on the hards if I'm completely honest, even though they will last as long as they will. I know Vettel will be quicker than me at the minute because he's on the soft tyre. I'm just holding up the pack if I'm honest, but we'll see. Just a bit of oversteer though, so it doesn't like the race fuel in the car. What I am going to do though, oh, I haven't got any medium, so that's not good. That's not good. Just wish you know what the weather was prior to the when you're in the garage before you select new weekend. Oh well. Same top 3.
Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now.
And Jeff's starting to troll me now already. Doesn't want to tell me when the rain's coming. The question is though, is it going to be inters or do we have to go onto the wets as well? That's going to be interesting. Raikkonen's done a bit of team orders. That's not what I want. Not going to lie. I really need Raikkonen to retire or score no points, but I highly doubt that. I've just got to keep on driving. Raikkonen's holding up the pack now. So I can pull away a little bit, but not too much. Still think about fuel as well. But they are quicker than me in the last sector, so I've got to think about that, especially with the 2 DRS zones up here. I'll check again now with the weather.
We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
Jeff still doesn't want to tell me the weather. I think Jeff's trying to hold something from me, you know. I think we should sack Jeff, don't you guys think? That would be quite funny, actually.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Well, it's enabled now, but at least we've got a comfortable gap to Raikkonen, so I don't have to worry about him for the time being. Sainz is in 4th still, which is good, but I really personally want Sainz to get past Raikkonen. I want a 1-2, that would be nice. But if you want to put Bottle Jeff in the chat, then feel free, because I think he does need to bottle it, if I'm honest. Just so I know as well, when Vettel pits, that will be important. So 1.8 seconds at the minute, basically 2 seconds. It's not that bad at the minute. It's a bit of oversteer as well, it's not going to help me one little bit. See how we get on anyway. Lap 4 coming up to now. Raikkonen's coming back at me though, a tad. Must be burning up some of his fuel on Rich Mix. Sainz has gone in early. Lap 3.
Carlos is in the pits.
That's interesting. That's a very interesting call there, Carlos. Very interesting call. Okay, 15 minutes, that's fine. As long as I can last these tyres out, I'm going to try and go on the softs on a fresh set, and hopefully the rain comes.
Okay, at this rate we'll finish with a little extra man to run a faster engine mode for a bit.
I wonder if Sainz is on the hards. That would be a good call from him, if I'm
We're
honest.
considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Okay, copy that.
I'm not going to pit, guys, don't worry. Just wanted to shut Jeff up.
Pit in.
But I'm going to probably use a fresh set of softs. When we make our pit stop. I just think it's way too early now to pit. I'd say about lap 12 is when the rain comes. So I think that's why I'm going to stay out on these tyres. I mean, if Raikkonen's not going in, then why not? I'm going to try and make this set last as long as possible if I can, but I'm not taking a gamble like I did last time, where I nearly had a puncture. So I'm just going to use lean fuel mix at the minute. Just reduces tyre wear. Saves a bit of tyre wear, I mean, sorry. And plus with overcast weather as well, it will reduce the track temperature. So it will work on the soft tyre a bit more easier. Saves a bit of deg. That's why I'm in lean at the minute, just to try and save some, especially on the rears. And short shifting quite quickly as well. I've got to say Vettel's doing pretty well, I've got to say, on his tyres, those softs. He's going to lose out though to, I think, Sainz and some other drivers, so as long as I hold up Raikkonen and Vettel, this could work in Sainz's favour here. But Raikkonen's going to have a move on me here, potentially. He's going to have to try and hold it around the inside here. Raikkonen switch back in. As Vettel pits finally. Lap 5. As soon, I think, when the rain hits 10 minutes, I think that's when I'm going to pit off these tyres. Because it is starting to get a bit cloudy now, as you can see on the map. Sainz, fastest man. Oh, just a bit wide. Just broke a bit too late for the double right-hander. It's going to bring Raikkonen back into this. Oh, there's a plane there. Didn't know there was an airport here. Well, I know there's an airport because it's literally across the road from the track. Rain in 10 minutes. I'll stay out for another couple of laps. I think Raikkonen may go onto the hard, you know. I've got a feeling. We'll wait and see what Kimi does here. And I think he's going in now, actually, so he is indeed. We need to see what tyre he goes on. Ricciardo's in as well. What tyre's he going on? Hard tyres. That's interesting. Rosberg, I think, is on a fresh set of softs, so that's given me quite some encouragement here. He's done 6 laps on them, or 7 laps actually. So I might pit this time by onto softs. What do you guys think in chat? Pit now for softs, or because the rain's going to come about half distance mark. Because these tyres I think won't last till when the rain comes. And I've got a fresh set on as well of the soft tyre. So Rosberg's my little guide, if I'm honest. Or if I keep going purple, just out again, or?
We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Okay, a lot of you are saying pitting. Okay, we'll pit this time then. Sainz is in some major traffic as well. It's a bit wide on entry though, but it is getting dark now. Let's go in then. I think Perez may take the lead here. Is Rosberg in? Rosberg's in as well. Okay, that's interesting. Perez will take the lead.
Go, go, go.
And Massa's still out there. Rosberg's through Hulkenberg. We're going to come out, I think, ahead of...
Let's get some
Yeah, we're
heat
ahead of
into
both
those
Ferraris
tyres.
here. This could work in these guys' favour here. Or on the hard tyre. Ericsson, Hulkenberg. This has worked out nicely, actually. Nicely for me. Just staying out an extra couple of laps has helped me. Because there's a massive train of cars there. Hulkenberg on the harder tyre, of course. He's got to stay behind him though, don't want to make any contact. He's got to try and make a move here.
Fuel available to us. Turn up the engine if you need it.
Down the inside, give him enough space, and we've got it done up into third. Who's next then? Massa, then it's Perez of course. Could have waited actually till this straight and get DRS, but might as well wait. Got the grip. Let's see where we can get from this now. So Perez is in lap 8. Hulkenberg stayed out. Massa's, is that Massa actually? It's Massa. I do take that back.
Up to the car behind is 0.8 seconds.
So this actually could work out very nicely here for all these hard runners. Ericsson, Hulkenberg, Perez. This is going to work out nicely for them, I feel. And now I've got a bit of clearing space as well, which is important.
Perez could be due to pit within the next couple of laps.
I think these may go onto the soft tyre. Or unless the rain comes now. Just get the inters ready. So we'll be going on to those tyres next. Just wish I had like a live tracking app so I can just see where Raikkonen is on track at the minute. Because I have no idea where he is. I've got a feeling he's in that train. I could be wrong. Might as well burn the fuel now because I don't want to be running rich in the
The leader is
wet conditions when that does come. I just don't like driving in Sainz is in the pits again.
Carlos has come into the pits. Carlos is in the pits now.
interesting call there from Sainz. He did come in on lap 3, to be fair. I always run in wet conditions in lean, just to save tyre wear. I'm going to try and last the inters out to the end of the race if I can, because the wet weather's coming, the heavy rain's coming at the end of the race, like what happened with Cow in his race around here. I don't want to make the same mistake. As I'm closing right up to Hulkenberg now.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
There we go. Rain's coming now. If these pit now, I would be surprised, if I'm honest. I would be very surprised if they pit now. Sainz and Hulkenberg and Perez. Oh, they don't. They stay out. Okay, that's legit. This should be an easy move. And set the fastest lap as well. Down the inside.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
And we get past him finally. And we take back the lead of the race. Just a bit wide though in 1. And we get that nicely done. Just a bit wide and we are through. Into the lead of the race. And let's just hope now. Tyres are fine as well. It's perfect. Don't see any rain yet. Someone's saying that they saw drops. I'd like to know where that is. I'm guessing it's going to be on the southern part of the track, which is coming up right now. I don't see anything yet. I think we've got like nearly a pit stop lead over the pack, which is quite interesting, I have to say.
Your radar is showing that light rain will start falling out on track very soon, around 2 minutes, till we see rain.
Oh, here we go. Basically this lap we're going to see rain. Oh, Pros are staying out, that's good.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
I'll be interested to see what Jeff's got here for a strategy call. I will be very surprised if he's managed to pit for hards right now when there's rain coming.
Got that confirmed.
Oh, apparently this lap. Well, there's no rain on the track, mate.
The gap behind us is 2.6 seconds.
So I think Jeff's a bit of a flop right now, if I'm honest. I don't see any rain at all. This actually reminds me of Cow's career mode here. I just don't see any rain.
Okay, we're ready for you. Box this lap.
No, Jeff, I'm not pitting this lap. I just don't see any rain. Vettel's gone out on hard tyres, surprisingly. Jeff on trucks. Hilarious. Oh, I think I might have just seen rain. There's rain on the main straight. Here it is. Just got to see how heavy it gets. I think Prez is in the pits as well.
Engine is going to be down slightly. It's showing some minor wear.
Yep. Raikkonen's... Oh, he's up to second. Oh, God.
41.1
Raikkonen's up to second. That's not what I want. Now this is the time to go into lead now. Not put a lot of power, and we've got a nice gap of 14 seconds to play with here. It's not into just yet. Once Jeff, well, Jeff would normally tell me when to pit, but it's just not Inters yet. It will be soon. Once the DRS gets disabled, that's when you know it's gotta come. I think next lap will be the lap, I feel. Will be intermediate weather tyres.
The situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
No point pitting yet. Maybe this lap. Unless I see Raikkonen hit for Inters.
Laps worth of spare fuel in the car. You won't be able to run in mix 3 for long with that much, but do burn it if you need to.
No, they're still out there. Raikkonen and Vettel. No DRS disabled yet. Yep, I think it's definitely now wet Inters. Yep, it's definitely this lap.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Someone here is going to be done at Ferrari, I tell you. Unless they're double stacking. I just thought about that. I hope it's Vettel that pits first, because that will be nice. Let's just hope, guys, Raikkonen stays out, Vettel pits. There's the confirmation of the DRS, so definitely going to be pitting this lap.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Oh, so bad now. Oh, got a track limits warning for the first time. So one of the Ferraris is going to be absolutely done by strategy call by the team, unless they double stack. I don't think the AI can do that.
This rain isn't likely to go away soon. Heavy rain in 10 minutes' time.
At least we got in. Right, let's see who's in the pits for Ferrari. We're about to find out. I think it's Vettel. Oh, Vettel's in. Oh, that's a shame. No one's coming out though. I'm just surprised no one's coming out in the garage.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Hamilton stayed out. Wow. I'm very surprised actually. Right, we'll get ready for the wets. So the wets are going to be on very shortly. Unless we can try and get these to the end, but I doubt that. Highly doubt that now. I'm just annoyed that it was... Oh, Grosjean's out.
They've got a serious car issue.
Tell you what, safety car could come out here. This could be interesting if that came out.
Caution, caution. The virtual
Oh,
safety car
virtual safety car's out.
Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
I was hoping for the safety car, but
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
that's a shame. That's a real shame. Hamilton though holding on. This could actually no, won't help him, I'm afraid. This would help Vettel if this came out. If this comes out, actually, this could help Vettel out here. I'm just hoping Vettel gets he gets into gear here. Because if this stays out, this could help Vettel get ahead of Raikkonen in the pit stop. So I'm hoping this stays out just for a little bit longer. Come on, pit Vettel, pit. Good man, he's pitting. Oh no, it's ending. Oh no. So, oh crap, that's the wrong tyres. Whoops. If that came out just a little bit further on, then Vettel would have jumped Raikkonen, I feel. But Raikkonen's going to jump Vettel, I think. Was Raikkonen back in the pits again? Oh no, he's not. Just passed him on the track. That's annoying.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
Just do some short shifts now. Everyone's in the pits. Sainz is down the pecking order, unfortunately. Don't know what strategy he was on, but it hasn't worked for him.
Okay, the gap behind is 16.1 seconds.
We've got that 16-second gap at the minute. All thanks to the strategy call we made going onto the softs while Raikkonen was on the hards. Just got to see if this car is actually good in the wet. I highly doubt it, but we'll see. We did run a dry weather set, so we'll wait and see if this works. But only 13 odd laps to go, or 12 laps of the line. Have to see. Got to think about the next pit stop as well, the next round of pit stops. Come into turn one, just a bit wide though. Into one, just feathering it through turn 1 and 2 now. I think it's getting a bit wet now. Still intermediate territory though, but it's getting close to wet tyres. A little bit of a lock up, but 16.1 seconds is the gap right now.
Reports are that heavy rain will be arriving on track within 5 minutes' time.
Okay, heavy rain's coming. It's got that apex spot on there. Gun power. We've got a nice cushion. I don't want to bottle it now, so that's why I'm being so careful right now. Oh, don't do that now. Oh, there we go. You just got to feather it. I'm hoping Vettel's catching up to his teammate, but I highly doubt that. Still not wet yet. Wet tyres just yet. Let's come on the straight then. Start lap 18. 11 laps to go.
Wets in the next pit window, opening in 2 laps. 4 wets in 2 laps.
Car's very oversteery right now. Just literally feathering it on the throttle right now out of these slow corners. As you can just see on the throttle inputs. Just trying to get around the corner. Nicely done. Just the way to go. Oh, gone a bit wide. That was my bad for going over the curb. Just turned a little bit too early there. But we're fine. Basically got nearly almost a pit stop lead anyway for Raikkonen, so there's still time. Even we're increasing the gap anyway, 17 seconds. Luckily, I think Vettel's catching up to Raikkonen. It's down to 4.9. It's definitely what I want, but just gotta play it so smooth. It reminds me a bit of Monza. This is 2008 with Vettel with Toro Rosso in the rain winning. Just check the tyre temps. Yep, still in the green, looking good. I think once the heavy rain comes, that's when I'm going to pit. But hopefully Jeff will tell me that we do need to pit soon by giving me an alternate strategy. But we'll see. Saw someone question about what course I'm doing. I think, is that towards me or towards Nick? I'm not sure. But tyre temps are fine at the minute, so definitely not the time for wets. I would be surprised if anyone does pit for wets right now. Oh, that's quite worrying. Massa's having issues, so that whenever that's come out over the radio, there's always a safety car or a virtual safety car. So we'll see if that is going to be the case. A little bit wide, just pull the tyres down a little bit. There's a little bit of stuttering there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but a little stutter on the screen. So we got 17 seconds, and Vettel's going to 10th. Oh, a little bit wide, but we're fine. Just literally feathering it now around these sections of the track. It's just so difficult in the wet on this game. But we'll stay out. We'll continue staying out until Jeff tells me the alternate strategy thing pops up, because it will definitely tell me when to pit when it's the optimal range. But still no signs yet. Another one with issues. So doing pretty well, I have to say, right now. If you're liking what you're seeing, guys, make sure to like the video if you're watching this live. I know we've got over nearly 80 people watching this race, which is good. Let's try and go for 100 if we can. That will be nice to hit 100. So that's the goal of the stream: 100 views or more. With 8 laps, we'll come up to 8 laps to go. And apparently we're going to hit our first like goal, so that's good. Let's try and go for the next one, which will be 50 likes. Oh, a bit wide. Okay, it's getting a bit heavier now.
You coping okay in this weather? We're watching the amount of standing water on the road. For now, we think it's safe to stay with the Inter.
No, Jeff keeps telling me it's fine, but I'm struggling now. We'll see how one more lap goes on these, and then we'll consider pitting for the wets, because I'm starting to struggle a little bit now. Starting 8 laps to go. Let's see how we can do it. Just concentration right now. I haven't had a wet race in quite a while as well. Since Austria. It's been a while.
The gap to our teammate is 52.2 seconds.
Got a nice gap to our teammate, of course. So obviously we've got to beat Sainz in this rival battle between the team in a battle. I think I may pit this lap. We've got a buffer, remember, of a pit stop at least. And there's people in the pit lane, so I'm kind of guessing that now is the time to pit. If they're making their way in now, I think it's now that time. So we'll box this lap. That's the tyres looking anyway. Oh, not too bad anyway. But we'll pit this time. Just keeping it on there. Yep, definitely time now. If I'm struggling in that corner now, even more. We'll box this lap onto wets. I'll see what Jeff's got to say first.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Nah, Jeff's trolling me. People are in the pits for wets, so I'm going to do that now. Just double check. We're in lean. Might as well do a bit of a jump here if we can. Box now. I bet people, you never know. With heavy rain, you never know. I don't think Raikkonen's gonna. We might actually catch up to Raikkonen here.
Doesn't look like it's moving anytime soon. Complete, go now.
And I think Raikkonen's in as well, I think. Yeah, Raikkonen's in as well. Vettel stays out. I think he's going to take the lead of the race here.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
This is what happened to Cow last time. He pitted, Raikkonen stayed out, I think, or someone, on inters and won the race. So this could be the strategy of the race here, if these guys stay out or not. But I think they probably will come in.
Carlos has come into the pits. Carlos is in the pits now.
Or just hope and pray that Ricciardo slows down, so that Raikkonen gets held up and gets damage. That would be a fantastic sight.
I think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one? Confirmed.
Still says it's intermediate weather, which is a surprise. Might still be, you know. If Jeff's saying it's still inters, I mean, they're not catching up to Vettel. This could work out for Vettel here, you know. If he's trying to get past his teammate, this could work out for him. Because I'm not catching up to Vettel yet, but as we know, it is getting very wet right now. This could work in everyone's favour around me right now. To get past Kimi. Even Ricciardo's catching me up. If I was Vettel, I would stay out. No, he doesn't. He goes into the pits. What a numpty. I'll tell you what, though, this could work out for not Ricciardo, but possibly Vettel. We'll have to wait and see who comes out on that front. But I think Vettel may jump Raikkonen here. Because Raikkonen's just come through. No, just ahead. That's annoying. If that was another lap, Raikkonen would have lost out to Vettel, but that's annoying. Oh well. Raikkonen seems to be quicker than me in the wets, but I've got that 15-second cushion, so I might as well just play it safe now.
The gap to the car behind is 11.1 seconds.
Wait, hold on. Raikkonen's on the intermediate tyres. I've just noticed that. They're on the intermediate tyres. That's interesting. So they're going to be catching me up quite quickly right now. 11 seconds, bloody heck. I've just got to hope it gets wetter.
Happy with the current tyre condition? They should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
No, this is not right. The game is trolling me now. They're just not to temperature yet. Oh, but they are. I don't get this. It's heavy rain, but they have to pit surely. Because it's getting wetter right now, but I'm pretty sure they have to pit.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rain.
That's what I mean, heavy rain, so surely they've got to pit again.
The gap to teammate is 49.8 seconds.
This is very bizarre. I wonder if anyone will take a gamble and stay out on inters to the end. I wonder. 11 seconds. I think it's that intermediate territory now. No, the wet weather territory. Raikkonen's not gaining all the time back in the first sector. Let's hope he makes a mistake now. Let's hope and pray he does. Oh god, 7 seconds, oh my lord. It's like one part of the track is too wet, but the middle sector is completely dry. Well, intermediate weather territory, but they surely have to pit. They have to. This is like Cow HD all over again right now. I've got to just defend for my life right now. We'll have to go up to standard now. We're taking gambles right now. But you guys know, if you saw heavy rain, you would pit for wets, wouldn't you? So I'm not the only one here. But I've got to take gambles now. That's a good point. Realistic. Got to think about drainage as well. They said, "Oh, nice drainage," but there is puddles on the off the racing line. I'm just going to go offline here. Stay on the track where there's no racing line. Because there is puddles emerging. See, look, I'm matching him in the first sector. 7 seconds. So I'm matching Raikkonen in the first sector. This middle sector is where I lose all the time. This is going to be an interesting 3 laps here. Throwing another spanner in the works here. Let's take a wider line here. Let's get those tyres, getting some temperature in them. Still a good temperature range though. Oh, wide again. That's a tighter line than normal. Yeah, I can just see some puddles emerging, so this has to be... Oh, if this doesn't get wetter... Oh, this is literally Cow HD territory, this is, I tell you. If you know Cow, tweet him right now. Because it feels like Cow HD territory now, I tell you. 5.9 seconds. At least it's not as big as it was before, like 4 seconds. It's now only like a second we lost. So it must be like one part of the track is that wet, and the other part is completely intermediate weather. You guys know what I mean? Like, it's like Brazil, for an example. Most of the track being all wet, and then like the first 2 sectors is inters, and then the last sector is completely wet. It's like that. It's like I'm getting time in the first sector, but I lose all the time in the other 2 sectors. This is going to go down to the wire. Not how I wanted it to, but you guys saw how much I struggled on inters. So I think we did make the right call, if I'm honest, but let's see, there's puddles now. So I'm matching him now. Just about 5.7 seconds.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, keep it on the track, Ryan. There we go. Heavy inters. Got 85 viewers, that's all nice to see. There's 15 away, even though it comes to the end of the race, of course. Oh, massive moment there, we're going wide. Raikkonen's still staying out. Got 2 to go. Yep, the gap's increasing now. I think we've got this now in the bag.
Our gap to our teammate is 51.0 seconds.
Yep, gap's increasing. I think we've got this now. Gotta just bring the car home now.
Okay, some information on NASA. They're speeding up again, so I expect they've fixed whatever the
Just
problem
a
was.
bit wide. Yeah, I think we've got this now. Got to just bring the car home now. Hope we don't spin and crash it out. Monsoon tyres. Keep it together, Ryan. Keep it together. Yeah, maybe a bit too early for wets. That was just a poor line there. It's not the conditions. I took a very bizarre line through there. But yeah, kind of pitted too early for wets. But I just struggled on inters, and there was just no point pitting another set of inters on. If that makes any sense. Anyway, let's start this final lap then. We think slick tyres are the best option.
Final lap of the race.
Alright, here we go, last lap then. Gap's 7 seconds now. I think we've got this now. Gonna take a bit of a wider line here, just get the tyres cooled down. Just hope and pray now Raikkonen
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
falls off the cliff here, but I highly doubt that. Let's just bring this car home now. And also as well, forgot to mention this, 2018 will be the last race here. Apparently the promoters are not going to renew the contract, so we've only got, what, 2 more games of this, unfortunately. And then it's bye-bye Malaysia, unfortunately. Which is a shame. Keep in second gear, just reduce the tyre spin on the rears. 1 more sector to go. Raikkonen's getting a little bit on me, but Not really bothered. I'm taking it so slowly right now, just to get to the end of the race right now. But no bottles though, which is good, which is a good sight. Just different lines and stuff that we took. Jeff's the only one that bottled today, so didn't want to give me any weather forecasts, but had a scare when we made our last pit stop. I think we pitted on the wets too early. I will make that moment, but we're going to come to the final corner now. So it's been pole to flag. We're going to pick up a win, puts us back in the contentions for the championship. Here we go, lads. Victory in Malaysia. And a nice little cheeky spin there. Little drift there. So here we go. Victory for us. And let's see if we can push this now for the championship. We can do this, guys.
A great win then for the Toro Rosso team today. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
It's a heroic effort for any driver to race in conditions like these, and seeing them fight their way to the front was very special indeed. They were able to find all the grip, all the good lines, and have the confidence to get on the power to top it all off. That's what pushed them into first place here today.
And it's time now for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race and to win. Toro Rosso are your winners here today.
Just want to say, how has it dried up so quickly? It's just stopped raining. That's quite funny. Anyway, there's us picking up the champagne. Raikkonen's still happy, so I'm not happy with that. I think we need to have a little word with Cody's, don't we, guys, about Raikkonen. Why is he smiling? Very strange. But here, victory in Malaysia.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Kimi Raikkonen, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's a tough one, Crofty, but on balance, I think I'd go for Nico Rosberg.
Legit.
Quality stuff from start to finish.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
So here are the results then. We win by 8.3 seconds from Raikkonen, which is nice. And we got the fastest lap quite comfortably, obviously on the softer tyre, when everyone else was on the hard. So Raikkonen in second, Vettel third, Ricciardo fourth, Rosberg 5th, good performance from him, 17th place, deserved driver of the day. Button in 6th, Alonso 7th, Hamilton 8th, Bottas 9th, and Max Verstappen down there in 10th. So that could mean we may jump Verstappen here. I've got a feeling on there. Pascal Wehrlein 12th, and for those about Haryanto, he was 15th on there. One retirement of Grosjean, Nasser and Massa having their issues down there in 19th and 21st. What does that mean for the championship though? We're at now second in the championship by 63 points is the gap though. And we've only got about 6 races to go, so we need at least Raikkonen to now basically come third or lower in every race, and we need to win. So it's going to be tough, but we're ahead of Verstappen, and I'll probably take second in the championship, but it's quite close actually. 5 points covers me, Verstappen and Vettel at this point, so very close there. Alonso's jumped Haryanto. He's now up to 9th. Haryanto's dropped down to 10th. And is there any other changes? Nope, everyone has stayed the same on there. And the Constructors' Championship quickly, we're back up to 3rd. 10 points now ahead of Mercedes. Ferrari now 86 points ahead, and I think they're most likely going to crown the championship very soon unless Red Bull pull off a miracle. But everything else has not changed in the standings, so I will not go on to that. So let's have a look then at the points and stuff to see if we can get any upgrades. I highly doubt we will, but we'll see. And that one penalty was for the off track there, right at the end of the race. And 75 races, 500. We could maybe get an upgrade for the next race after Suzuka. This should be nice. Comfortably quicker. Well, look at that. Absolutely smashed the rivalry with Ricciardo. And this will be nice as well. Back in the purple once again. That's what we want. As well. There we go. Back in the purple. Not bothered about the career mode score. Not really fussed about that. And I think, if I'm correct, that will do right now. on there. So, oh, we've got a voicemail. We've got a voicemail, guys. We've got a voicemail. What's this?
Hey, it's me. I just came from a meeting with the department heads. Your performance came up and they're very pleased so far. Well done. Don't let that level drop, okay?
Oh, I was looking forward to some team offers there, but oh well, I'm going to end it there anyway now, guys. So thanks for coming out for this one. We're just going to check the votes. A lot of you are saying, well, overwhelmingly, you guys have said no. Let's not cease R&D. So I'm going to stick by that, guys. So you guys think I have a chance at the championship, so I kind of thank you for that. We'll see if we can for the next run in Suzuka. That's going to be quite difficult track for us. We didn't do well last time we were here. It was the famous restart, abandoned restart. If you haven't seen that one, I would highly recommend watching that one from last season, and some of you will know what I'm on about on there. But I'm going to end it there now, guys. So make sure to slap a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And next time, guys, is Suzuka, and I'll let you guys know on Twitter when I'm going to be streaming that on there. So until then, I will see you guys, I think maybe Wednesday, but I'll let you guys know in advance. But until then, have a great evening, guys, and enjoy my driver career mode for Arav. And I'm going to head over to his video now and slap a comment on it. And I would really appreciate it, guys, if you could give a cheeky like for my comment. So let's see how we get on there. Until then, have a good night, guys, and I'll see you very soon for Japan. Until then, see you later, and take care.